I'm a Silicon Valley founder and find that whatever happens here happens elsewhere fast. What can we do and you do to stop identity politics here? Well, don't play the identity politics game. No diversity initiatives, no inclusivity initiatives, no equity initiatives, no quota, no discussion of systemic racism. None of the tropes that are associated with the radical political left, because to the degree that you let any of that into your organization, you let it all in. And so hire on the basis of competence, using objective tests, and let the cards fall where they're going to. And don't be afraid to tell people that that's what you're doing. Watch your HR department carefully and make sure that they're not pushing diversity, inclusivity, and equity initiatives, that they're not requiring people to take implicit association tests that hypothetically reveal their unconscious bias, that they're not doing seminars on systemic racism and prejudice, and then they're not making the assumption that unequal outcomes, let's say in terms of hiring in the STEM fields or in terms of employment in the STEM fields, which by the way are radically overestimated unless you gerrymander what constitutes the definition of a STEM discipline. You have to not participate in any of that. And you have to make it known to your peers, who would be other Silicon Valley founders, I would presume, that you're not doing any of that. And so that's the best advice that I have, is don't start playing the game, and really keep an eye on your HR people, because that's their new pathway to unearned power and influence, and not of an appropriate sort. So, you might think as well what your values are. I don't mean in a mission statement sort of way, because I tend to think that that's often casual to the point of virtue signaling, but you need to think through what sort of organization that you want to have and what the principles are going to be, and make those clear as an alternative story to the diversity, inclusivity, and equity rhetoric. So that's what I would recommend.